project is in development, it's inevitable that there are changes that will occur in the project, and that also includes design change, which is an important part of the workflow in Storyboard, is that it should be easy to work with your design, change it around, and not harm or disrupt the functionality that's already been developed. So there's some functionality in the menu, but there's some feedback perhaps given that the down state of these buttons might need to have a bit more emphasis when they're being pressed, because they're showing up as well. Perhaps there are new controls that are added, notifications that let the user know certain information, and we can take a preview of what that might look like. You can see here in the layers view that I've added an entire layer. So it could be that our notification, kicks off a little animation to let the user know that they might need to replace their furnace filter or something like that. So what we're going to do is just take a look at bringing in a redesign to our Photoshop file and adding that to our project in Storyboard. So beside the Photoshop import project, there's the Photoshop reimport icon. And what I can use that for is to browse to my change design file, hit open, and select the project that I want to bring it into. And when I hit next, we're going to be given the view for our Photoshop reimport view. So right away, you can see some elements that are highlighted in yellow. And this is just to indicate, hey, you have a whole new layer here. So you can see this is new PSD content, and it doesn't actually have any old project content that it aligns with. And we want to bring that into the project. And so you can see also on the top bar layer here, there's a highlight saying that this particular control for the icon alert, that has been added to the project, and you get a preview of it, in this particular screen. And so you can sort of pick and choose where these things are being added. We are adding the message layer to all of these screens in our application. And it's also important, you can do a select all for these changes, but there are certain situations where you might not want to bring in some changes. So as an example, I've got the plus and minus control here. And we've created an animation that has these button glows that happen when we hit these buttons. And so the glow is sort of being compared to what's in the project. And right now in the project, the glows are behind these buttons, but in our Photoshop file, they are of course larger and all the way on the outside and so on. So we don't actually want to make changes to the plus and minus controls to adjust the temperature. We like them where they are. So when I hit finish, we'll take a look at how this comes into the project. Here you can see these are the new downstates for the images, and if we simulate the application, just hit save, our animations are still working. Here I can do a screen change. You can see that little green glow on the press that we've got, and now we've got the new icon up here as well to indicate notifications within the application.